People are being warned against using so-called self-test rape kits, which are being promoted as an alternative for those who may not want to contact police or health services after an attack. A not-for-profit company called Enough has been distributing the self-swab kits, which it says can help preserve DNA evidence. But the National Police Chiefs Council and other experts say there are risks and evidence could be compromised if the kits are used outside clinical settings. Enough says self-testing is not putting survivors at risk, but doing nothing is. Here's Joanna Carr.
This is the entrance to Devon and Cornwall Sarks.
At ease and believed. That's how staff at Exeter's Sexual Assault Referral Centre want every patient to feel when they arrive.
It's completely worked around the patient who's attending. So it's really sort of whatever they need.
I arrived feeling really chaotic, but then I was in a room one-to-one with a professional.
So this is the forensic waiting room where patients have their medical history taken and they can spend as long or as little as they want in here. We're sort of being measured currently against that, against lab conditions. No, you couldn't recreate that at home.
But the reality is most survivors don't make it this far. Most never attend a police station or specialist services.
All I could think was, am I really here? Is this happening?
Data shows only around 1 in 6 victims of rape or sexual assault report to a health professional, while fewer still report to the police, about 1 in 7. With these victims in mind, a non-profit organisation has been promoting home self-swab kits aimed at collecting the DNA of alleged perpetrators.
It looks like this. So that's the DNA swab. It has your specific barcode number on it, which is linked to your online account. We all agree that the best quality is to go to the police or SARC first, but this allows you to have something rather than nothing, which is sadly the reality for most survivors.
There's 7,000 students with these at the moment in Bristol.
Enough has been handing its kits out at university campuses around the country and sells them online for £20. But earlier this month, the Advertising Standards Authority found the company made misleading claims in a series of online posts about how evidence from their kits could be used in court and how many women were raped in the UK each year. Enough says it respects the ruling and has updated its wording. Meanwhile, police leaders, forensic experts and victim support organisations have also raised concerns. The National Police Chiefs Council warns the kits could compromise evidence and place extra pressure on victims. Adult sexual offences lead Sarah Crew says asking victims to collect intimate evidence alone at a moment of crisis places an unfair burden on them and risks both their well-being and the integrity of any investigation.
Having gone through the trauma of a rape, if they then go on to pursue a case and that case falls apart as a consequence of their own actions, that will do untold damage to that individual.
First Light is a Devon and Cornwall sexual violence and domestic abuse charity that contributed to the national policing response to the kits.
The most important thing for a victim of rape is the fact that they can have access to help and support when they need it. It's not their responsibility to stop rape.
But despite her own force backing the NPCC's position, Devon and Cornwall's Police and Crime Commissioner Alison Hernandez says she's open to exploring the idea. With long waits for justice and very low conviction rates, the current system is failing victims of rape, and all opportunities to improve this need to be considered, she says.
We clearly have a situation where people do not feel comfortable coming forward. So the whole reason that Enough exists is to help people who would otherwise do nothing, give them a reporting tool when otherwise they would have nothing, they would not collect any evidence, allow them time to process, but also at the same time create a real threat that stops perpetrators doing this in the first place.
But First Light says preventing rape cannot be achieved with a swab kit.
It's about society challenging those abusive behaviours, and it's everybody's responsibility to do that. Why should it fall upon a rape victim to prove themselves that they are a victim? It's not their responsibility at all.
Joanna Carr, BBC Spotlight, Exeter.
And there are many organisations, of course, offering help and support should you need it. You can find details of them on the BBC Action Line website. Now, people living in and around a housing complex